Welcome back to Realm of Rolls. If you're enjoying the show, make sure you're following or subscribed wherever you listen so you never miss an episode. If you'd like to support the podcast, you can find us on Patreon where you can access behind the scenes content. You can also join our Discord to chat with us, talk theories and keep up with campaign news. Links to both are in the episode bio. With that said, previously on Dragon's Demise, the party investigated the workshop, revealing it to be a trap maker's haven, also revealing a secret door and the hidden corridor beyond. Navigating the passage, they had the misfortune of repeatedly triggering an arrow-firing trap, with Brother Quinn taking the brunt of the piercing projectiles. Beyond, a sturdy wooden door emanated a bone-deep chill. Picking the lock revealed a vast frozen cavern, where a slick, icy lake and signs of recent activity hint that the danger ahead is very real. This is episode 4, Ice to Eat You.
So Frollo, you are the most advanced person in this room. You're also the first to have stepped in. So your breath is already starting to steam. You can feel yourself cooling down quite significantly. This is not going to be somewhere you want to spend a lot of time, but you're not in any danger of freezing to death immediately either. Just you probably want to move about a bit to keep yourself warm.
I'm going to step up towards the ice and look on it. So sometimes with ice, when you run water across the top of it, it actually gets sort of clearer to see through the ice. Is that the case?
Check, please.
Yeah. Uh, 13 for a total of 13.
You can't see anything down there. You're right, it is a bit clearer, especially as you get close to it and look down. And it does seem to go down a fair way. You don't see anything, it's quite a shadowy thing, and unless there was something to be backlit there, you like a light source lower, it'd be very difficult to see very much.
What is the range of my dark vision actually? Because that's going to matter in this chamber, isn't it? Okay, so I can see just to the other side of the ice.
This is a huge chamber. I mean, it definitely extends before more than 120 feet that you can see easily. And even Brother Quinn's light source is not illuminating the entire chamber. As you advance, so you can see a little bit more of the room to the south, and you notice that part of this natural chamber does extend off to your left, essentially. And you can see a point where the water almost, the ice almost sort of reaches a point where it disappears, but then widens back out again. You can see the walls of the chamber so extending around the corner, so you lose sight of them.
I'm going to step to there and look. How much do I see? Not much further than what I can see. Is there anything of interest in this area?
There's another icy pool in that direction off to your left, to the south.
I'm going to sort of just be following, but just keeping like about 15 feet back from Frollo the whole time, just kind of covering where he is.
Yes.
Do you want to move to someone else, Rikh? Because I'm going to DM you a private question.
Well, I was about to ask, Tanuk's obviously advancing on a little bit and just keeping an eye on Frollo. His bow obviously half drawn, ready to fire. Brother Quinn, you're seeing the braver companions move ahead, and behind you is Fillipa.
Quinn will just move up to sort of between Frollo and Tanuk, I think.
Sure.
Take up a sort of central position. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Brother Quinn obviously moving nearby the others, in between them for safety. Fillipa, are you still hanging back behind that door?
Yeah, I'm going to probably move into the doorway so I can keep an eye on them, but I don't particularly want to be going in.
Absolutely. That's fair. I'm just going to ask Frollo especially, can you make me another perception check, please? Difficulty is somewhat higher here.
That is a 19 for a 19 total.
Okay. And Brother Quinn, can you give me a perception check as well, please?
Perception check.
Yeah.
Okay. That is an 18 plus 10 for a 28.
Wow. And can I please ask for Tanuk to do the same, please?
So what was it? It was a
A perception check, please.
perception. 15 plus 12 for a 27.
Wow. Okay, that's
No,
pretty
right.
impressive. Okay, so
I am alert. I am the most alert.
No, you're not.
so
I'm the most alert of alerts that ever did alert.
Frollo, you are obviously hunting around looking for threats. I do apologise. I have just noticed
did
it.
you see my
Actually, bear with me a
question?
moment.
Because that will depend
Yeah,
on
one
what I'm going to do next.
Yes, he would. 100%. Okay.
Okay. In which case, no. Frollo is scanning
sure.
the ice.
That's fine. So, while you are obviously looking around, I say scanning that ice, as you say, you are sort of taken by a particular little bit of shadow underneath, and you sort of turn to inspect it. And it's while you're doing that, the brother and Quinn and Tanuk notice something else nearby. Another shadow under the ice, and unlike the one that you're looking at, is moving. Can everyone please roll initiative?
Oh, great.
Bugger. 16 plus 4 for 20 from Fillipa.
One moment, just call this one up. Do it this way,
No worries.
so you can all see what's going on. So 24 for Fillipa. Okay. let's go around.
Just 20. Sorry,
my
20 all
apologies.
in.
20 all in. Okay.
Good, but not that good.
What about Tanuk?
I've got an 11 plus 5 for 16.
16 for Frollo, who's perilously close to this thing.
7 plus 1 for 8.
For the record,
Oh,
that's
dear.
normally my
I'm sorry,
character
what's
does
going
that.
on?
And Quinn, brother Quinn.
Brother Quinn was an 18 minus 1 initiative for a 17.
He's still faster
Still going
than even
before me.
Tanuk. Okay. And this icy thing. Can someone roll me a d20, please?
I got you. 9.
A 9. Okay, that's pretty good actually. I like that. So, ironically enough, everyone else gets a chance to react to it apart from Frollo. So, this thing that emerges from the ice, burrows out of it, ice shattering everywhere, is a 6-legged beast with grey and blue skin and a very long tail, looking lizard-like, and yet its hide, although covered in scales, is far more muscular. Its face, punctured by white eyes that be sort of staring out at you, have these white, sort of very almost ice-like teeth jutting out from its frame.
Ew. Gross.
If
You
not
sound
friend,
like
why
Laura.
friend shaped?
Also, I'm concerned that you think that is friend-shaped. So, this thing has just burst out from the ice, about 10 feet away from Frollo. It's come directly through, and is standing on the ice itself as it emerges, which might explain why Frollo did not detect this with his blind sense. Tremor sense, should I say. Fillipa, you are the first to respond. Obviously, seeing this from a distance, your reactions are nearly superhuman. How do you react? What do you do?
Sweet, I've run away.
I would understand. This thing, again, just for some context, is about 15 feet long. and is huge
Yep.
by any standard.
Jesus. Seeing that Frollo is so close to it, Fillipa really doesn't have a choice here. She's going to move 10 foot to the right so she's clear of the doorway, which she doesn't particularly want to be. And she's going to use focus point to cast Scorching Ray at second level? Yeah, second level.
Okay, go for it. Make the attack rolls.
So what do I need to do? 3 rays. They roll to hit, aren't they? Sorry, I don't do spellcasting that often.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, raise the spell. Raise or
I
roll
need
it.
to find the modifier, sorry. 1 second.
That's okay.
That's fine.
8 plus your spellcasting ability plus your proficiency score.
Yep, got you. 17 plus 9 for 26 on the first.
First one hits it.
A 2 plus 9 for 11 on the second.
Misses.
And a 17 again plus 9 for a 20, whatever I said. 20.
Amazing. Yep,
26?
that is 2 hits. Do you want to roll some damage?
I do. So on hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage. So 2 rays of 2d6 is going to be 4d6. Because I can do maths. And if I can pick up the...
I'm not sure if you're
Ugh.
trying to convince yourself or making a statement.
I'm trying to convince myself. That is a 6, a 3, a 3, 12 plus 2 for 14 points of damage.
Okay, that's from both of them, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, so as these rays strike it, this thing screams in pain. The scorching rays hit it, and you can see almost steam coming off of its skin as you strike it. It's very obvious that these have done far more than just the damage that you thought they did. It has also got its attention very much focused on you.
Lovely. I think anybody who would watch would see kind of smoke and steam curling around Fillipa, perhaps some embers dancing as well.
Mm-hmm. So you've moved and you've blasted this thing. Are you ending your turn there?
Yeah, I think that's probably a good place to end it.
Okay, so
Certainly
you
not
turn
getting in closer.
just inside the door, staying off of the patch of ice where this thing's emerged from. Quinn, you are next to get a chance to respond, and you are uncomfortably close, just 20 feet away from this creature.
Oh, sorry, can I just quickly ask, what effect does guidance have? Can I put guidance on it, or is it...
So I believe it's on a skill check. Let's just very quickly
Okay.
double check. I think it's a skill. Okay, it's an ability check of your choice, so that would involve
Okay,
skill checks.
cool, no worries.
No worries. So, Brother Quinn, what are you doing?
I think he would stagger back very slightly. I think he'd be quite shocked at what came out. He's never seen anything like this before. He's not a big adventurer. He's usually with his parishioners. Clearly he can tell this thing is not doing any good. So he is going to cast as his action guiding bolts just at first level. So he's going to... he's just going to fling his hand out, and there is going to be a beam of light come out as he mutters to his god, Denia, guide me, this horrible creature. And he throws this bolt out, and he's making this attack, a ranged spell attack against the target.
Lovely.
So that is a 9 plus a 10 for 19.
And that does strike true, wending its way around Frollo to strike its target. Roll some damage.
Excellent. Yes, that's
Woo.
4d6 radiant damage.
Yeah.
So I'll just grab myself some dice. That will be 8. That is 12 points of damage.
Nice, and obviously a bright blast of light as it strikes it.
Yeah.
And that has a secondary effect on it as well, doesn't it?
Yes, and the next attack roll made against it before the end of my next turn has advantage, so I'll get advantage next time around.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be from you. Anyone's. The next attack.
Oh, is it for anybody? Oh, the next attack roll made against it. Yeah, okay, so whoever attacks it next then.
So is Quinn moving at all after casting the spell?
Just looking at bonus actions. I think he would. I think he would Misty. No, he would move backwards. His movement is 30 feet. I think he would try and scrabble backwards the 30 feet.
Yeah, he could easily go back and stand next to Fillipa there.
Yeah, try and get a grip. I mean, he's got some grips carved into his soles of his sandals now, so hopefully he'll get some kind of purchase.
Yeah, he can make his way backwards away from this fearsome beast. Tanuk, you'd be next up after Brother Quinn moves.
Okie dokie. Well, I am actually going to try and... I'm going to hit this thing with a hunter's mark.
That'll do it. Okay. And what's the effect of the hunter's mark?
So I get and extra d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. And you have advantage on any wisdom, perception or survival checks you make to try and find it. And my class actually gives me bonuses on top of Hunter's Mark, where I get to know all of its immunities, resistances and vulnerabilities.
Well, that's quite important. So as you sort of place this bit of magic on it, you will be unsurprised to hear that it's immune to cold, given where it lives. It is also very vulnerable to fire, but has no additional resistances.
Okay.
So you place your magic on it.
Yeah.
And what next?
I have the extra attack thing. That doesn't allow me to make an attack as well as cast, does it? Or
Okay, so the Hunter's Mark is a bonus action. So that is so that's a separate thing entirely. So you can make an attack, and if you've got something that lets you get extra attacks, you'd throw those all in one lump. So you can get 2 attacks if you wanted to.
Oh, shoot up a couple of arrows then.
So roll the first one separately, because that'd be at advantage. So 2 dice hit the highest.
Yes, and I think the bonus d6 damage is only once per turn, so...
Yeah.
So the first one is... Well, it's good I got advantage on that, because the other one would have been a 1.
There he is.
So I get 12 plus 14 for 26.
That is a very impressive hit. Roll some damage.
So I get a bonus d6 and then d8 plus 7 for a total of... It's a 6. So that's 12. That's 19.
Fantastic. That arrow strikes true, winds its way in between a couple of scales, and causes this thing to roar close enough to deafen Frollo for a second.
Yep. And then I get a second shot.
You do.
So that's a 12 plus 14 for 26 again.
Hits again, and you do get the Hunter's Mark on every hit you make.
So then that's total. So it's 3, total of 10.
That's still pretty good.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Well, it's impressive to know that your minimum damage is 9. That's pretty incredible. So, yeah, your arrows obviously they're like homing missiles, taking their spot inside the beast. Done a fair amount of damage and caused this thing to scream even louder. Frollo temporarily surprised by this thing, gets to watch as it rises up slightly, and without needing to take a step pace forward, he's only 10 feet away. It starts lashing out at him, first with its claws and then a bite.
Ew.
So, in fact, would it even do that? My apologies. No, it would do something else instead. Before it does that, this thing is going to take a deep breath and spew forth this freezing cold wind with an arctic bite at it, and it's strong enough for me to ask you to all make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Nice.
Sorry, Rikh, what does resistance do?
Resistance will be half damage.
Okay, for the braces, sorry.
So if you're taking damage from a given from a certain damage type and you have resistance to it, you'll take half damage for it when it's assigned.
Okay, sweet. And it's Constitution you wanted.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Apologies.
Okay, so let's go through them one by one. Frollo, you're right there closest. What was your saving throw?
I got a 15 for a
That
total of a 17.
Yeah,
Constitution,
that is
right?
a failure.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Ow.
Yeah.
Tanuk, what have you
He's gone
made
work.
for a save?
I rolled a 17 with a +1 for an 18.
That is success,
And I have resistance.
which is very useful. So you're taking quarter damage from this. Brother Quinn, your Constitution saving throw, please.
That would be a 12 plus 1 for a 13.
Oh, that's a failure. This is going to be bad, guys. Fillipa, your saving throw.
11 plus 9 for 20.
That is success. So those of you who have failed your saving throws will take 54 points of cold damage.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Those of you who have succeeded will take 27, and those of you who are lucky enough to have succeeded and have resistance will take 13 points of cold damage.
Yes.
Rick,
Yes.
I just have one quick question. The fuck?
Hi. So, bloodied
what's
is below
another
half
party?
health. Below
What is the
half
bloodied
health.
condition? Right, something happens.
This sounds ominous.
Hang on. I can't read it because I can see anytime you take damage and are bloodied, something happens, but it's hidden by the rest of the sheet, so I can't actually read what that says. Hang on.
I can look on the
Let me just
original
copy it
sheet if I
somewhere
need
else so I
to
can
as
read
well.
it.
So, I know Frollo's doing this. In the meantime, is everyone else still standing?
Yep.
Just making sure. Frollo.
You hear you hear Brother Quinn say,
Okay.
"Oh, Dania, I'm coming to you," as he slides to the floor.
Is Quinn going down?
He's down. He's so down.
What, Brother Pincushion? Yeah.
He ain't got enough blubber to protect from that.
Well, he took so much damage from somebody that kept stamping on tiles on the floor that yeah,
That happened one time.
it
Don't
was,
think you'd be allowed to forget it. Brother Quinn just slides to the floor, feeling a little
does.
chilly. You'll see his skin go a little bit blue, and he probably has icicles hanging off his chin and out of his nose.
he does indeed.
Frollo.
Frollo disappears out of existence and pops up again next to Fillipa as there is this small puff of green and black smoke just emanates from his state. The creature takes 12
Wow.
points of necrotic damage, and it ignores any necrotic
No, Tanuk
resistance.
would
I
have
don't
been
think
aware
it
of
had
that.
any, but so yeah, it just
Jeez.
this is Tanuk's me a bit, and Philippa just appears next to sorry, Frollo just appears next to Philippa and goes, Jesus Christ!
And everyone goes, yes.
It's just a good thing that Brother Quinn can't hear the blasphemy that's going on right now.
Yeah.
Now very aware that he's just lost his big shield.
Well,
then
actually,
Frollo's
this thing
turn?
hasn't moved yet. So,
Oh, okay.
so having done that, I knew you guys would love this thing. This was a guaranteed thing. This thing is going to run forward on the ice until it reaches here, standing just off of it. And Frollo, now you can feel its feet on the stone. This thing is close enough to all of you that you probably feel under threat. Frollo, it is your turn. Shall we begin by asking what colour your trousers are?
Ha.
He rolled a nat 1 on the shark table.
My tighty whities have become brownie frownies. Seeing how successful Philippa's scorching ray was, I'm going to say, just zap it with a scorching ray. So first one is at +10. I got a 12 plus 22. 4 for a 14. Nice misses. And a 9 for a 19.
Yeah,
so
roll some damage.
2 hits.
2 out of 10.
It's 2d6 per ray, isn't it? 2d6 per ray. How do I not have enough d6? Oh, there it is.
First roll problems, right?
My last d6. 15 fire damage to its face.
So these two rays will blast
one
it,
in each eye,
one catching it in the neck, and another one's lower down its body. And as it does so, it will reflexively takes a deep breath of cold air, seeming to recharge its breath weapon.
And with that, do I need to see where I'm going to Misty Step?
Mike.
Oh no, I can't Misty Step because I've cast a leveled spell. So I am going to adhere to that most important of practices, and that is
Every man for himself. Classic.
I was going to say, you don't want to be coming my way.
So as you try to run past it, the thing lashes out with its claws.
Yeah, here we go.
Ooh.
I will.
What is your armor class?
Oh dear, that's a leading question.
Before I tell you that.
Yeah.
Because I need to work it out. But before I tell you that, I am going to.
Yeah,
can I put my reaction in my own turn?
It recharges at the start of your turn.
Yeah, so recharge at the start of turn. So I will use my reaction now to cast shield.
Wait, it's a cantrip, right?
In which case, yeah, my total is mage armor +1, so that's 13 base for mage armor.
And you
so
slide right by those claws without them contacting you.
Jesus.
Squeaky bum time!
little yellow streak skidding underneath
Frollo
it.
hides himself in the corner to the left of the door you entered by, with Fillipa standing on the other side of that door. It is actually Philippa's turn, unless Frollo has something else to add.
Oh my god.
Move.
I think everyone should just leave the room, and I think you should get your lockpicks out and just relock the door.
What kind of monster hunter would I be if I left this thing here?
One that's alive.
A sensible one.
Hey, I'm fine.
Okay. So Fillipa is going to.
Hang on. Sorry, hang on. I'm just checking the speed of a certain spell. But I can't bloody find it. Ah, there it is. Never mind, yeah, carry on.
Thanks. Right, I'm going up in its grundle.
Wow.
I am going to. Brother Quinn is down. I've got a shit medicine check. I have killed a character before using a shit medicine check. Not doing that again. I've got 3 attacks, unarmed attacks. I'm going to do those. So it's a +10 to the 3 hits. They will all be fire damage.
Ooh.
And the last one is going to be a stunning strike.
Okay, that's quite impressive. Okay, let's get these attacks. This from your stance, right?
Stance?
Your dragon style thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
The first one was a 2 plus 10 for 12, so that's not going to hit.
Not going to do it.
Jesus Christ, a 2 again.
Oops.
And the third one, fucking hell, 4. 14. No.
So she goes forward and punches it repeatedly, but these are ineffective attacks and do not penetrate the creature's defences.
Yep. I'm
Out
not
of
doing
there.
that. So
Yeah, you're in a great spot.
So guys, new level 13 characters, right? I'm thinking.
so I am then going to GTFO. And I'm going to feel terrible about leaving Brother Quinn behind, but survival is key, and I am just gonna I'm basically gonna dart to the doorway.
Okay, that's fine. Mike, I believe you were looking for an answer. Just mention quickly, no, this bit out. A shield spell, I would rule, would be exempt from the one magic action turn because it's a reaction. Okay, I just wasn't worried because I knew it was a miss.
Because it's a reaction that should technically happen.
Do I take an attack
later.
opportunity?
Yeah.
You do not. This thing has
Oh.
had its attack on Frollo
Oh,
as
it
he's tried to
has.
retreat.
Oh, but this is the start of a new round, isn't it?
It is, but I'm treating it from its turn, so
Oh, okay, right, cool. Sorry.
that's okay. It just feels fairer that way.
Eh.
So Fillipa has retreated to the doorway, standing in between Brother Quinn and the route of escape. Brother Quinn, of course, is not feeling very well. In fact, he's not feeling very much of anything at all. Can you please make me a death saving throw for Brother Quinn?
You can indeed.
We have his first fatality.
Yep, that's a fail because that is a 3.
It's not a critical fail though, so that is one failure for Brother Quinn.
It's 1 failure. I will just play dot to dot and start filling in the little circles on my sheet.
That's okay. That's fine. Yeah, I'm happy with that. If everyone else is, you can spend the next 10 minutes doing that one.
It's what I like to call an accident black spot. That is. There you go.
If you go outside the lines, I'm going to cost you another failure. Okay, just so you know. Tanuk, you have seen Brother Quinn go down. You've seen Fillipa run forward and attempt to hurt this and fail. You see Frollo do some damage and then run away into the corner behind you. You are just 10 feet away with your bow out. What are you doing?
Right, so I'm going to shout to Fillipa, "Tend to Quinn!" And I'm going to move further down the outside edge of the lake, so roughly about here.
Okay.
I'm going to draw my bow and try and make myself as visible and noisy as possible to draw its attention.
All right. Okay. Right. Well, let's see if you can how your attacks go, and then we'll see how much attention is garnered.
Hopefully, it goes, "Ow, thing hurting me, oi."
You may regret
That's
saying
my
those
plan.
words.
He's going to look in his rations and see if he has the top half and the bottom half of a burger bun to sandwich himself between.
You may just look at Quinn and go, you know, that is a full-size meal right there.
So the first shot is a 13 plus 14 for a 27.
That definitely is.
Nice.
Just roll your hits first and then roll damage. It's unlikely
Yep.
it'll fall over with these attacks, but it's possible.
And then it's a
Who am I kidding?
11 plus 14 for a 25.
Also
Oh,
hits.
very nice. Yeah.
Do you want all the damage together?
Oh yeah, just throw it all in. You're aware that it's got no resistances involved.
Yeah. Actually, use a dice that I can actually read. That would help. Right, so we got. Oh, there's a couple of ones in there. That's fun.
Oops.
5, 6, 7, 8, 10, for 24 in total.
A 24 in total. Okay, that is some damage there. That will definitely hurt it.
Sweet.
Well done.
Definitely trying to draw its attention away from all the pile of wounded over there.
Okay. So on its turn, I'll let you know what happens. Which is actually right now, so that's fine. So, can you please roll me a d20 roll and add to it the damage you do. I want to see how attractive you look compared to the nice tasty meal that's already on the floor in front of it.
So, what did I say?
24.
I said 24, didn't I?
Yeah.
So that's 34 total.
Yeah, that's okay. So Brother Quinn won't notice this, but Fillipa and Frollo might notice with a certain amount of, what's the word, relief, perhaps? But it does in fact head over to Tanuk. And remains a small distance away and starts lashing out at him with its claws. So what is your armour class, please? Let's just get that on there.
Not enough.
17.
17, okay. Okay, so the first one's going to hit you with a 28 for 6 points of piercing damage. That's one claw. The next claw lashes across you, but misses with a 1. The third is a nat 20.
Oh my god!
So just to confirm, the way we're doing this is max damage the once and then adding the die on the second. So this is doing a grand total of 17 points of piercing damage.
Oh, could be worse.
Poke it in the eye with your
It's not too bad. It's
lockpicks.
not too bad.
The fourth claw attack is now coming in.
Welcome to high level,
That's
guys.
going to be a
Yeah.
26, which I imagine will still hit, for 8 points of piercing damage. And then, because it's close enough, it's also going to bite you.
Wait,
It's going to try
there's
to
more.
bite you. Yeah. And lucky for you, it rolls a 1. So it swipes and you duck underneath it bravely. So,
Going from 0 to hero to 0.
Welcome to our role-playing group, Gus.
Victim.
The role you'll be playing today is victim.
speaking of one to another, Frollo, it is your turn in initiative order. This icy beast has gone chasing after Tanuk. Brother Quinn is on the
Frollo.
ground. Fillipa looks like she's not been able to do a lot. What are you going to do? So
Just
you're
going to
advancing by
step
10
to
feet.
there,
Standing in front of Brother Quinn.
and Fillipa will see this. Fillipa will see this, and Tanuk might not. But he reaches out his arm, and his skin starts to blacken and crack as it leads towards his fingers. And you hear a soft chime of a bell. Wisdom
Yeah,
saving
it's really good at these. That is sarcasm, by the way, unless the dice says otherwise. It is not good at these.
I figured it's a non-sentient creature, so that usually intelligence, charisma, and wisdom.
Yeah, that is a 4 on the dice.
Shite.
Although, to be fair, not bad. Gets an 8 in total, which I'm sure is a failure.
Oh yeah, that's definitely not going to do it. It takes, because it has
Yeah.
lost health, it takes 3d12 necrotic damage.
Go for it, roll damage.
For a 28
Wow.
total
Nice.
necrotic damage.
That is very impressive.
Frollo will kind of, yeah, you will literally see this creature almost buckle and pull into itself in agony as its own skin
Frollo,
begins to crack
This
and bleed.
creature takes that damage. You can see the necrotic magic's having its effects and eating away at it. It doesn't fall, but you can see it's badly weakened by that attack.
I'm good.
Fillipa, just behind you, would certainly have seen this, looking in the same direction. And it is Philippa's turn.
Seeing that there is an opportunity to possibly deal some nasty damage to this thing, Fillipa is going to run up to it, 45 foot, and I'm going to go again with the stance, 3 strikes, fire damage, last one,
Before you
stunning.
do that, before
No?
you do
Okay.
that, there are unfortunately 2 things. Firstly,
Oh no.
you have stepped onto that ice, and as I have said, it's extremely
Lovely.
slippery. Can you please make me a dexterity saving throw?
Okay. Dexterity saving throw. Okay. Okay. We can do this. I'm not using those dice, that shit.
Okay, what'd you get?
That would be a grand total of a 7 + 4 for 11.
Okay, so you go scooting in there, and as you do, your feet throw themselves out from under you, and you slide across the floor, ending prone in the space that you're in.
I don't like the look of that.
Dinner!
But wait, there's more.
Oh no.
Because it does have a reaction attack to leaving a threatened space. It has got reach for it and will reach down and try to bite you.
Wait, but I'm
God.
leaving a threatened space. I'm flat on the floor in the threatened space.
It has reach, which means you're
God
leaving
damn it, Rikh. God
Now,
damn
last time I
it.
did this, I rolled a 1. This has an extra 1 attached to it, so it gets 20 on the attack. How's your armor class looking?
18.
You who is prone.
Yeah, 18.
I'm just going to make sure that it doesn't turn into a crit with the advantage, right? It doesn't, so you're okay. So just going to roll some damage here, and then you can see what you do. So as for the bite... Ooh, hello. That is going to do a total of 11 points of piercing damage and 10 points of cold damage.
Which is halved. Okay, so let me do maths. Okay, that's fine. So I'm not looking bad. Okay, so
You
I've
are,
got
however,
5.
prone.
I've got 5 foot of movement left. Can I use that to stand up?
You need half your movement to stand up.
God damn it, Rikh.
I warned you it's slippery.
And I didn't listen, okay?
It's like
okay.
a dragonborn toboggan, isn't it?
Fuck
I
off.
just had these images. Her feet slid under her. She's been scratched and bitten as she slid across. And just gently stopped with her feet resting on its back foot, looking up at it going, huh.
Can I attack it from the
Hi.
floor, or is that like...
You can. You absolutely can attack from the floor, but I believe that is at a disadvantage. I will just do a quick rules check on this one. But,
Okay. Because I can still take the 3 attacks on the floor, I just disadvantage on all of them.
yes, absolutely. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Quick, kick the
Okay, I'm
tanglies.
gonna try and take the 3 attacks on the floor.
Awesome.
Go on, floor it.
God damn it. A 7 and a 14 on the first one. So 7 is the lowest with plus 10 is 17.
Will miss.
Okay. Second one, 16 and a 3 for 13.
Will miss.
And then 12 and a 19. So a 22 on the final one.
Will hit. You finally hit it. You've done some damage. Everyone celebrate.
And that is the final one is the stunning strike as well.
It was as well, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to do damage on the first one. It's going to be fire damage as well.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
going to be a D10, so that's going to be 6 plus 6, 12 points of fire damage. And then
That's
the
very good,
stunning strike, if I can get that post-it note off my chin, I know it's stuck to me. Why
Why don't we get a screenshot of that, right?
Stunning strike, where's the thing, is going to be spend a focus point to attempt a stunning strike, Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'm going to wish you luck. Let's find out.
I don't know what the save DC is.
Well, if I said 16 plus 8 is 24, that might save you
Probably
looking.
going to beat it, yeah. Okay.
But you've definitely stunned it. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Well, on a successful
Oh.
save, the target's speed is halved until the start of your next turn, and the next attack roll made against the target before then has advantage.
That is good. That is good. I mean, that's the good news. The bad news is that you're very close to it and you've just made it very, very angry. So
I
if it
know.
gets another turn, you may regret it.
I know.
That's alright, I've got the opportunity to make it even more angry, so...
Let's see if you can in a moment. First up, though, I need another death saving throw from Quinn. And if this is a 1, Brother Quinn is dead. And then we will have our first
Dead.
fatality.
Dead. Right, okay, let's go for it. Well, there's a 1 in it. It's a 12.
That's a success.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Brother
Another-
Quinn, one step further away from death this time.
Yeah.
We'll leave Quinn and Fillipa on the ground. Seems to be their favourite spots. And Tanuk, you are yourself just 10 feet away from this beast.
Yeah. So next attack had advantage, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa. Right. And I've just realised that I should. Previous rounds, it doesn't matter now because I forgot to poke it in the wounded bits because apparently I get an extra D8 damage on against wounded targets.
Oh, do that as well then. Yeah, absolutely. You're going to miss every attack now, right? Even with advantage.
Yeah, entirely. Yeah. Yeah, and I get to reroll 1 damage die as well, so I could have rerolled some of those ones.
Oh, wow, yeah, big difference.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Mistakes made, we're learning.
Yes. Right, so first attack. Nope, we'll get rid of that 3. We've got a 9 plus 14 for a 23.
That's a hit.
That's a hit, right. And then the other attack will be Shepherd. It'll be... That's a 14 plus 3 for 17.
That will miss. I hope your first arrow is good.
Oh,
Me
dear.
too! However, it is D8 plus an extra D8 plus a D6 plus 7
Plus an extra.
plus I get to reroll one of these.
And you get to reroll one
Not
of them.
bad.
I'm not going to reroll any of these.
Are they all maxed?
Oh my god.
Not quite max, but not bad enough to warrant a reroll.
Fair play.
So that's 14, 20, 25 in total.
How does
Ouch.
it die?
Oh!
It had 21 left, and you have slain the mighty beast.
Oh my god.
Wow.
As it comes down to snap at me with its jaws, I jump up on its lower jaw, up onto its head, and put an arrow straight down through the top of its skull.
And you ride it all the way to the floor. There's
Exactly.
a rounding crunch as it slams into the ice right next to Fillipa.
Yeah. But apparently these only count as 1, so...
Under the rules of the competition that I understand, yes, that's just 1. And you have defeated the Guardian of the Ice Cave. Congratulations.
Woo.
As the creature dies, Frollo turns around and kneels down. His arm is still green and blackened. He grabs Quinn's wrist and places the other hand on Quinn's head. Says, no. You're not dying yet. And Quinn becomes stable.
Ooh. On that note, with Brother Quinn breathing more easily, God, I can't read my own writing. With Fillipa picking himself up off the floor, and with Tanuk standing upon the body of this beast he's just killed.
Heroic stance. Just
Oh
standing
my
on top
God.
of the corpse.
Congratulations, folks. That is your first major encounter of these caves.
I got 1 hit in before I took a nap. Am I still down?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're awake, you're stable, but you're down, and at the moment not conscious.
I think I'd just lay there breathing with my quite large barrel chest sort of heaving up and down a little bit, wheezing.
I think now you've been
think that-
stabilised, there might be some snoring going on.
Yes, quite possibly, yeah.
So
Yeah,
not so
there's
quiet after all, it's echoing.
Not a lot coming from Quinn other than some raspy breathing, I think.
And I don't know about Tanuk, it's quite possible he's maybe disappointed that there isn't a bunch of people to watch him doing what he's doing, and everyone else seems to not care in the slightest.
Well, once I finish doing my heroic posing, I will. Everybody okay? Okay.
Frollo's not paying much attention to Tanuk. He's done his job. So Frollo's just going to reach over to
Frollo's
Frollo,
reaching out to Frollo.
and
He's touching
he's going-
himself.
No, Frollo is going to reach out to.
Yes, we're back to only fans
Frollo's
again,
gonna
aren't
reach out
we?
to
Yeah,
Quinn.
great.
Yeah, only dwarves.
Only dwarves.
He's going to reach over to Quinn, and his green glowing necrotic hand is going to flare once more, and he is going to cast a spell. I need to check.
You
the
check
wording.
that. I'm concerned that I'm not
Spell.
going to Google up whether Only Dwarves is actually a site. I do not want to know. If you want to go ahead and do it anywhere else, you feel free, but don't tell me.
Gonna toss this maiden into.
I
a
can live with
cavern.
not knowing this.
Oh my god.
No,
Oh,
dwarves,
no.
that's the whole thing.
Quinn, you feel your wounds knit together, and you regain 24 hit points.
I think he'd come round and say, "Oh, bless you for that. I feel bloody terrible." That's all you get from him at the moment.
I mean, so I'm. Excuse me, I'm having a moment. Do excuse me. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So we've heard what everyone else is doing, but we haven't really heard anything at all from Fillipa. What is Fillipa doing?
Can I just get some clarification? Does Tanuk wear trousers?
What?
Because just from the angle that
Yes.
Fillipa is currently at, I just want that clarification.
Some things are meant to be off screen.
God.
Yeah, I'm not cosplaying right now, so that's fine.
So yes, he's wearing trousers.
I'm in my Donald Duck outfit, yeah.
Thank the gods. Yeah.
Yeah, that thought is exactly going to go through Philippa's head as she looks up, getting a perfect crotch shot up Tanuk. As she removes herself from the floor with the, I'm guessing, steadily puddling water that she was currently lying in, having fallen over quite fabulously on the ice, and just kind of remained there. So
I will kind of slide down and sort of offer my hand to help her up.
yeah, Philippa will take the hand and she'll stand up, probably slip a little bit on the ice again, and just kind of stomp off a little bit angrily, claws digging in,
like
trying to
it.
get some grip.
It's like an Eddie the Eagle practice run, I think.
I think while she's slightly distracted, can I have a d20 roll from Fillipa because it should be funny?
Oh god. Oh
Can I have a
no.
dex check, please? Because you weren't paying attention, you were stomping.
Oh shit. That was a natural 16 plus 0 for dex,
Oh,
so
you're
16.
fine. Boo.
Yeah. She'll get up and she'll kind of walk off and just kind of
Are
turn
you-
to Tanuk and
Are you injured, my friend?
a little, but nothing that won't wear off.
Ah, very good. That was a bracing fight. Very good. Practice.
Yes, of course. If you say so.
Yes.
She will turn around and walk off, heading towards Frollo.
Little
and
bit of monster injury is good for the soul.
Not so good for your constitution, though.
Well, you should have
I
gone
see.
before we left.
Oh dear.
No, she's leaving that conversation. She's going to head over to Frollo and bother Quinn.
Good. I don't want to have to roll for constipation. Let's not do this.
Oh.
So you are gradually picking yourselves up. I imagine that Quinn takes a moment to be helped to his feet. Obviously, it's quite a large cavern you're in, and you can just make out the slight trickle of water now that everything else has gone quiet from the northern side of this cavern, and you can see where the ice on the floor, the pool, extends off to the south towards another cavern of a similar size. The only other exit you can see is the one you've entered through. Quinn, I think you're probably still quite badly bruised. Is that a good way to describe you?
Yes, I think Quinn would sort of dust himself down, rearrange his cloaks, and I think he would look around at his companions. What would he see? Would he see any of his companions? How are they all looking to him on the surface? How would my companions be looking? Fillipa?
Yeah, I mean, Fillipa probably looks a little frostburnt. Some of her scales are perhaps glistening with a fine coating of frost. But otherwise, she doesn't really seem kind of visually that damaged. Just scuffs, kind of cold and wet, and frost, kind of almost like frostbitten, I suppose, in some areas.
Right. How about Tanuk? How's he looking?
Relatively dishevelled, a bit bloodied up, but slightly limp, but trying to pass it off as no big deal.
Right. And how about Frollo?
Frollo's looking a little worse for wear. He's leaning on his staff. Breathing's gotten quite heavy. Seems to be sort of kind of soaring at like a bad head.
Right. I think he'd take this sight in, and feeling pretty rough himself, I think he would. I would like to just take. Can I have 10 minutes, please? I just need to pull myself together. And he's going to drop back down to his knees and just turn away from the group, and he's going to mutter and talk to Denia. Denia, I'm feeling a little bit unwell. My friends they're not doing well. Could I hope for a little bit of help, please? And he'll just mutter for a bit longer, put his hands together, bend his head, typical sort of prayer, and then go quiet. And he will cast Prayer of Healing at second. Well, it's a second level spell. He'll just cast it at second level, which will give I think it is up to 5 creatures in the party of my choice, who will be his, Tanuk, Fillipa, Frollo. They will gain the benefits of a short rest, and also they will gain 2d8 hit points. And a creature that is affected by this spell cannot be affected by that spell again until that creature finishes a long rest. So I think he will spell. I think he will cast that at second, so it'd be 2d8 to everybody. So if you want to roll yourself some more health points,
does that?
Everybody gets that.
Does that enable us to do things as we would normally do in a short rest?
Yes, you gain the benefits of a short rest.
Well, because I'm thinking like there are certain things that we can spend.
The answer to that is yes. Absolutely.
Hit dice and things like that.
Yeah.
It does enable us to do Quinn, legend.
When was the last time someone called him little? And can I just check, for the purposes of next time that Quinn gets on his knees and prays, does anyone have ventriloquism as a spell? Please tell us if someone does. I don't think so. Okay.
So as the newbie here, just remind me what the benefits of short rest are.
No, that's okay. So let's make this really simple. Let's do this in a couple of steps. First things first. If Quinn, if you can roll 2d8 and everyone will heal by that amount. Let's just make that quick and easy.
Oh, okay. All right. That is 8 points in total. Okay. Everybody gets 8 hit points back.
Okay, great. So the second thing is that during a short rest, you can take a moment to spend your hit dice up to the amount you've got, and you roll those hit dice then for healing. So if, for example, you want to spend, say, 5 hit dice, you roll those 5 hit dice, and you will get that much hit points back, and what will happen is that you will then regain those hit dice available, make them available to roll again after you've had enough sleep, essentially.
Right. I think Quinn.
So normally a short rest takes an hour, but this spell takes 10 minutes instead. That's the main benefit here.
Yeah.
So you don't. One thing I should say, I don't require you to choose a number and then spend them in one go. If you want to roll one dice at a time and then heal up to that amount and then decide to spend more dice, you carry on. I am not worrying about that at all. Go right ahead. Just let us know what you're doing.
Okay.
Right. So I haven't spent any hit dice yet. So yeah.
Okay.
So let's start with Quinn then.
Yeah, go on, carry on. Right,
So-
Quinn will do 2d8 hit dice to recover. That's only 4, but it's 4.
You can carry on spending, as I say. You don't need to do it, just specify a number, and then you're stuck with it. You can keep rolling until you spend all of them if you want to.
I think what he'll do is he'll do another 2, so he'll spend 4 of his hit dice in total.
Yeah.
And that'll be another 11 and 4, so that'll be 15 back on top of the 8 that he did from his spell.
Nice. So in total, Quinn has spent 4 of his hit dice and recovered, 23 hit points?
23 hit points, yeah.
Nice. Okay, great. So then we're going to move on to Frollo.
Frollo spent 9 of his hit dice and regained 32.
Okay, that's good. Let's have a look at Fillipa.
Fillipa with the 8 points back already from the spell, she's probably going to withhold using any hit dice because of the features and stuff. She knows that she'll be able to kind of get a bit of a recharge further down the line if necessary.
No, that's absolutely fine. So what about then Tanuk?
I'm spending 5 hit dice to get 25 back.
Okay. Great. Okay, so everyone's finished spending hit dice and all happy. Obviously, if there's anything, the last thing about this is that when you have, when you've done the short rest, any abilities that recharge for short rest are also recharged. Some people might get spells or abilities back, focus points, for example, well, key points, should I say, example. So you've got all these different things back. Some things recharge it for long rest. Some, if you're lucky, will recharge it for short rest. All right.
How many spells did you say you get back after a short rest?
Normally none, but you might have a class ability that would say otherwise. Normally, the spells are only done off daily preparations, which would happen from a long rest.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Right then. Well, once you've spent the last 10 minutes recovering, feeling a bit better, trying very hard to listen out for anything else that might be happening, you feel a bit better. You can get yourselves back to your feet. Nothing much has changed in 10 minutes in the surrounding area. It might have made you a little bit chillier. Maybe you've picked up some goosebumps, but apart from that, you're all good.
If you enjoyed this episode and want to support the show, you can find us on Patreon, where you can access behind-the-scenes content. You can also join our Discord to chat with us, talk theories, and keep up with campaign news. Links to both are in the episode bio. The next episode will be out Tuesday the 20th of January. We hope to see you there. Until then, keep rolling.
Are you looking for a D&D podcast with a dark side? Something more like Game of Thrones and less like Monty Python? Tale of the Manticore is part dark fantasy audio drama, part solo D&D RPG. There's no plot armor here. The dice make all the important decisions. Join me as I resurrect the excitement, wonder, and emotion of old-school D&D. Made for a mature audience, Tale of the Manticore is both a fiction and a game. It's the story where chaos rolls.